Unraveling, a dime a dozen, exploring common phrases in English. Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into an interesting and commonly used phrase in the English language. A dime a dozen. This expression has a rich history and an important place in everyday English conversations. Understanding it can not only enhance your vocabulary but also give you insights into the cultural nuances of English-speaking countries. Let's explore what it means, where it comes from, and how you can use it in your conversations. A dime a dozen refers to something that is very common, inexpensive, or available in large quantities. Essentially, it suggests that an item or person is not unique or special because it is easy to find and often overlooked due to its abundance. The phrase is often used to express the idea that because something is so common, it lacks significant value or importance. The origin of a dime a dozen dates back to the early 20th century in the United States. At that time, a dime was a significant amount of money, and being able to buy a dozen of something for just 10 cents highlighted how cheap or common that item was. Over time, the phrase evolved beyond literal transactions to symbolize the abundance and low value of anything in question. To better understand how to use a dime a dozen, let's look at a few examples. In the job market, graphic designers are a dime a dozen these days, so you really need to have a unique portfolio to stand out. Regarding ideas, startup ideas are a dime a dozen. What really matters is the execution. In relationships, romantic gestures like sending flowers have become a dime a dozen. It's the thought and effort that count. Using a dime a dozen in your communication is a great way to express the commonality or lack of uniqueness in something. However, it's important to use it in contexts where the implication of abundance and low value is clear and appropriate. Avoid using it in sensitive situations where it might be misunderstood or seen as dismissive. Understanding phrases like a dime a dozen not only enriches your English vocabulary but also helps you grasp the cultural subtleties that make language learning so fascinating. We hope this exploration has shed light on this common phrase and that you'll feel confident using it in your own conversations. Remember, language learning is a journey, and every new phrase you master is a step forward. Happy learning, and see you in our next video.